Welcome to Talkin Trash. And we'd like to welcome Steve Skoog, the Land Use Director. And we have been talking about the history of solid waste, and we're going to continue that. So Steve, what year are we in now?
Well, in 2016, we constructed a transfer station. 2017, we built a new recycling facility. It's a 12,000 square foot facility that we built with some assistance from the state as far as funding assistance. 2018 and 19, we added some more machinery to it. And then also in 2018, after we got the original building constructed, we went to the state to see if we could get some assistance in funding to expand this facility. One of our goals was to get into mattress deconstruction. We did get approved for a $750,000 grant to help with the expansion, which the board has now approved, and we hope to construct in 2022. We're going to be more than doubling the size of it. Where the original building was 12,000 square feet, we're going to go to 19,000 square feet. Additional 19,000 square feet, which should give us plenty of room for some future machinery expansions inside, and basically to allow us to better handle a wider range of waste stream that we collect here in the county, and then also we'll have some capacity to take on some different types of recyclable commodities from other neighboring counties.
What kind of machinery did we add to the material recovery facility, or the MRF, that makes it more efficient? Sure.
When we first built the facility in 2017, we were basically relying mostly on hand labor. And at that point, we had a cross-belt magnet to remove the ferrous from the stream. In 2018-19, we added eddy current, which will mechanically separate out aluminum cans, and an optical sorter to separate out, number one, PET, and basically the pop bottles and water bottles from the waste stream. So we can mechanically remove those. What it allowed us to do is it allowed us to speed up the processing because our volumes are getting larger. And then also, there's times when we had a shortage of manpower, and it still allowed us to continue to operate even when we were short on labor.
And so what do our volumes look like? Have they been going up or down? And what does waste look like? Is that going up or down?
You know, it's interesting question in that the total waste stream in the county continues to grow as the county expands, you know, the amount of residents that we have here. In the last few years, we've seen the total amount of garbage that we're sending to either to a landfill or for incineration has been stable. In fact, it's been actually going down a little bit. But the amount of recycling and the amount of waste diversion that we handle either through reuse or some commodities or some of the waste stream that comes in, we'll also sort on site in our transfer station. So we're taking a much more aggressive approach towards handling commodities and sorting commodities and diverting them from landfilling or incineration where possible. So some of the waste stream, it might be commingled construction materials along with MSW or solid waste that come in. We'll sort out the demolition materials where possible. We'll put those into our landfill. You know, in our expansion into waste diversion has not been just in the traditional recycling, but we also started separating out concrete from demolition materials and asphalt shingles a few years ago. We grind those up. They become beneficial use type products where you can use them for alternative things other than placing them in a landfill. So, and what the last thing was, I think last year we started with wood, clean wood pellets. We collect those, we grind them, and we'll either compost the clean wood waste, or if we can find a market for it, we'll sell it.
Lots of change.
There's a lot of changes, a lot of challenges.
Lots of opportunity too.
There is opportunities.
Lots of opportunity. And so when you come out to the transfer station or to the solid waste campus, there's just lots going on. And so if you drive in and first drive up to the transfer station, no matter where you're going on the transfer station or the solid waste campus, number one place to stop first is a transfer station. And then our staff will steer you in the right direction. And so in the next show, we're going to talk a little bit about a new program in the last year or year and a half that we have, and how that has evolved and how that's going to change. And we'll also finish up on looking at a little kind of map or the plans actually for the new addition to the material recovery facility. So is there anything you want to add before we move to do the next show next week?
Well, that's it for right now, I guess. It's been an interesting time that we've worked in this, and we've seen a lot of changes, and we've been really fortunate in that the county and the state has allowed us to expand and to build infrastructure that will allow us to do these different things and also create some capacity going into the future. So as we try take on new things, we'll have the capacity to do that.
Yeah. We can't call it a dump anymore, can we?
It is not a dump.
It's not a dump anymore. So if you have any questions, give our office a call. It's 218-846-7310. Thank you so much.